I'm going to quote someone today. A young woman said, "Betrayal is a blessing. Betrayal is a blessing because it's diagnostic. It shows who you're really dealing with. And when we go out of our way to shame people, to blame people, we betray ourselves. We sink into this pit called sin, and we betray our best self." June 8th. Step 6 speaks of being entirely ready to have God remove all my defects of character. Yet I find that I often cling to my defects because they give me a certain amount of pleasure. What defects could possibly give me pleasure? Revenge, for one. I spend a lot of time creating mental scenarios in which I punish those who have hurt me. I also get a great deal of enjoyment from thinking that I'm never wrong. In other words, I cling to my pride. Yet these characteristics are defects that get in the way of living the kind of life I want to live and prevent me from treating myself and others with love and respect. There is abundant reason to let them go. But to do so, I have to become willing to lose the enjoyment they sometimes deliver. My recovery will have a giant void as long as I am unwilling to give up my shortcomings. If I want healing, I must turn over my will, my life, and my character defects to God. Today's reminder: are the small temporary pleasures I get from my defects of character worth the price I am paying to keep them? If not, I may be entirely ready to let some of them go today. And the quote here is, "I know that help is waiting only for my acceptance, waiting for me to say, 'Not my will, but thine be done.'" And this is from The Dilemma of an Alcoholic Marriage. So one of our biggest and the most prolific defects of character that I see today is gossip. Gossip and slander and making assumptions about people and saying things where they're not there to defend themselves. Just this continuous barrage of potty mouth, trash talk, disparaging others that we see on the internet. And I want to say that in a 12-step program, none of that is allowed. That's kind of the first sin or wrongdoing or defect of character that we tackle. When you come into a space where there's other people listening to you and witnessing your behavior, there's confidentiality there, there's no crosstalk, and there's a sense of humility that someone is just getting it out what's on the inside. They're cleaning their cup. That what they say might not have its basis in fact. It may not be true. It may be just a distortion, and we need to see how that person is distorting reality because we do the same thing. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on our behavior, not comment, judge, disparage someone else. So I just want to say that if you are someone who uses your words to spread information about other people that's not necessarily accurate, loving, true, know that there's a safe place for you where that behavior will not be tolerated. And this is a blessing. All right. Blessings on your day. No, the goal is cleaning yourself up. Everybody, me included. I hope you have the courage to change.